I'm doing a little shop organization project today. Decided to build some heavy-duty storage bins on a French cleat system. So if you want to know what all these angles are on these sizes, I do have plans available on my website. So to get started, I went around the shop and gathered up all the scrap MDF and plywood I could find. I think I came up with enough to do about, I'd say about 15 or 16 boxes. Before I started cutting everything, I did a little bit of measuring and pre-planning to try to make the best use of materials. And once I had that figured out, I started ripping the boards down to their appropriate widths. Once I got everything ripped down to the appropriate width, I started cutting them to length. Since I'm batching these out, I set up a production stop on my miter gauge. This way I can cut them all accurately to the same length very quickly. Once I had all the boards cut to the right length, I reset the miter gauge to cut the angle on the front of the bins. Now I'm setting up to rip the bottom boards to match the angle that I just cut on the sides. Now that I have all the parts cut out, I switched over to a dado blade to cut rabbets in the sides to accept the bottom and fronts. When cutting the dados on the sides, be sure to cut mirror images of each other so that way you have a left and a right side. Whenever you're batching out a lot of pieces like this, there's a high likelihood that something is going to get slightly off. So here I'm doing a test fit just to make sure everything lines up perfectly. So I have one board that's slightly off, so that probably means that all of them are slightly off. So I'm going to set up the table saw just to clean that one edge up, and I should be ready for assembly. To make assembly go a little faster and a little more accurate, I clamped a level to the workbench. That way I could use it as a straight edge to butt all the pieces up together, tape them together. That way they're already somewhat assembled, and I just have to add the glue and staples. Now that I got the boxes complete, it is time to build the French cleat. I first ripped the boards to width, and then I came back and ripped the miter, so half of the board will go on the wall and the other half will go on the back of the box. When attaching the cleats to the back of the box, I set up a little production stop by clamping a board to the bench. This way I could just slide the box into place, slide the cleat into place, and nail it off. All that's left to do is attach the cleat to the wall. I used a spacer block to space them out evenly and a level to make sure they're all level, and just screwed the cleats to the wall. One final detail to help me keep organized, and also I want to be able to just walk right up to the box and reach over and grab the right size, just have a good visual indicator. I glued a domino on the outside of the box so I could just have a quick reference.